Hey, what's up, folks? This is DJ81, and just got the news actually this morning, but it was actually reported yesterday evening that NBA Elite 11 is canceled, which is funny, but a good decision nonetheless. I will say this: Elite 11 is going to take the basketball gaming genre to a different level. 2K11 better watch how they handle themselves with this free time to dominate the NBA basketball for this year, because NBA Elite is on to something, but they just rushed what they did. It's definitely impossible to go from canned animations to real-time physics in 1 year. The NHL didn't do that. They actually worked on a little bit of physics at a time. First, how NHL did it, they incorporated the skill stick. That started it. Then the puck physics. You know, some people complained about that initially, but eventually that calmed down because now you have real-time physics checking. The board play, that was a setup, it was all put together piece by piece. For NBA Live or Elite to do it from 1 year and then change it completely to the next was damn near impossible. So I give them credit. At least they know where they want to go. Now, with that being said, this leaves one game that is now going to be targeted. The game that was actually already ridiculed, but it seems like the folks at EA Tiburon or whatever don't care about it because they think, you know, Madden, because people buy the game, it's a good game. You're wrong about that. What I can think of right off the bat is that now everyone's going to be screaming for real-time physics in their game, and EA Tiburon with Madden will have no choice but to go in this route. There's no way that they're going to sit and stand pat like George Bush did for 8 years, believing, oh, the country's just fine, there's no recession and blah blah blah, and look where we are right now. Now we got a president that's in place. I know I'm rambling, but now we got a president in place that's trying to clean up this mess, and people are throwing more trash on him. So, like, if he can't clean up what's already dirty, and you're gonna throw more trash on him, what makes you think he's gonna clean it up? And then you blame him. But beside the point. Back to Madden and back to the whole NBA Elite cancellation. What that is saying between the two development teams is that the EA basketball brand is actually listening to and actually realistically looking at their game. Now, being that it was supposed to come out next week, it does put people in a bind. You had some people who pre-ordered the game, dummies. That's why you don't pre-order a game so soon. There are people still waiting for that Nukem game to come out. When is that going to come out? It's been like 15 years. Some people still have their receipts. But beside the point, it just proves again that the EA basketball brand is willing to improve their game. They understand where games are heading now. They're heading to real-time physics. People want real games. They want what they see on TV. They don't want this arcade brand game that seems to come out with Madden and NBA Live. So NBA Elite did the bold thing and just canceled. Just said, hey, the game's not ready. They probably looked at the YouTube videos. There were several videos talking about the game, how it's terrible. I had a video that talked about the control scheme being mimicked off the NHL, but somebody enlightened me and said that that's what they were trying to do all along. So I don't feel dumb for making that video, but it actually makes sense to mimic the success of another game within your company. So if NHL is doing well with its control scheme, why not follow suit? And also follow suit with real-time physics. They were being a little hasty with real-time physics. They'll probably be able to now that they're going to have more time to work on it, they're going to be able to, do it. I think NBA Elite will be a good game. I just didn't think the demo. It was good that everyone got a chance to play the demo and screamed loudly that game sucked. So if that game had come out next week alongside 2K11, it would have been like the New England Patriots going up against the Detroit Lions or the Buffalo Bills. Wow. A few years later, I'm still cracking on the Bills, and I added Detroit to that, so Detroit fans holla at me. So, so I actually should send props to the EA basketball team, but what this is going to do is put pressure on EA Tiburon. See, I get, it's an easy thing to say, but because they make me mad with the Madden game every single year, it's hard to even say their name. But this will put pressure on EA Tiburon and the software development team for Madden, because no one wants to play arcade game no more. Nobody wants, nobody. They want a deep game. They want to be able to play the franchise mode. I don't know why they didn't listen to anybody this year. People want to play a real game. They want to play what they see on TV every Sunday. NBA Elite will be doing that as far as real basketball. 2K11 is doing that anyway, but their control scheme is not as responsive as they would like to think. It's a little bit more organic than it was last year, but still, you never know. But yeah, Madden needs to catch up, because right now you had the soccer game that just came out. That one incorporates real-time physics. So you have, let's backtrack. You have NBA that's trying to do real-time physics. NHL has already done it. FIFA's done it. They don't have a baseball game. So what's missing? I think Madden should follow suit with real-time physics. So you can have what I watched this one guy's video, Apex. He talks about consecutive hits tackling. You'll definitely get it with real-time physics. And everything that is supposed to happen in a real football game with real-time physics will happen. So again, just to go back to the first point I made, NBA Elite 11 canceled for this year. Don't know what they're going to do about the pre-orders. I actually checked on EB Games or GameStop. They're both the same thing. And basically there's a new date of March of 2011. Now, I'm thinking, what's the point? Why don't you just give it a whole year? You're going to have NBA Jam coming out, so it's not going to make a difference. So give them a whole year, so they work on it for 2 years and then release the game next October 5th. Or it will be October 4th by that time. So that's a whole lot I've said in about 9 minutes. I'm probably just going to stop it there. Anybody got any comments on this NBA Elite 11 cancellation? Thoughts about the Madden game? Oh yeah, though I forgot about NCAA. NCAA will also go in the route of real-time physics. So that's where everyone's going. But kudos to EA. I don't know if it's EA Canada for the basketball, but whichever company did the basketball with underneath the umbrella of EA, kudos, because you prevented what would have been a disaster on October 5th. I'm out.